As Jason Morgan walked away from sunny Corinthos, another realization slowly settled over Port Charles. This wasn't simply the end of a professional partnership. It was the closing of one of the most defining chapters in Jason's entire life. For decades, Jason has been known as Sonny's right hand. Whenever danger appeared, Jason was the one people expected to handle it. Whenever difficult decisions needed to be made, Sonny turned toward Jason without hesitation. That relationship became so deeply rooted within the fabric of General Hospital that many viewers struggled to imagine one existing without the other. Yet this episode asked an important question. What happens when loyalty finally reaches its natural conclusion? Jason's resignation wasn't born from anger. It wasn't revenge, nor was it disappointment. Instead, it reflected something far more mature: acceptance. Sometimes two people can deeply respect one another while recognizing that their lives must move in different directions. That emotional maturity made the entire storyline remarkably powerful. Jason has spent years protecting Sonny's family. Now he appears determined to protect something else: his own future. That decision carries enormous emotional significance because Jason has rarely placed himself first. His identity has always revolved around sacrifice. Protect Carly. Protect Michael. Protect Sonny. Protect everyone else. But who has ever protected Jason? Very few people. Perhaps Britt Westbourne has become one of those rare exceptions. Their conversation at General Hospital highlighted exactly why their relationship continues to resonate so strongly with viewers. Rather than questioning Jason's decision to leave Sonny, Britt seemed more interested in understanding how he was feeling. That distinction matters. Many relationships collapse because people immediately begin offering advice before listening. Britt listened. Jason, in return, allowed himself to become emotionally vulnerable in ways audiences rarely witness. For years, Jason believed strength meant remaining emotionally closed. He rarely discussed fear, rarely admitted uncertainty, rarely acknowledged loneliness. Around Britt, however, those walls continued disappearing. That's precisely why Jason immediately asked about her interaction with Tristan. Some viewers initially interpreted the question as jealousy. The scene suggested something entirely different: concern. Jason has developed extraordinary instincts after years spent identifying danger before everyone else notices it. Those instincts immediately focused upon Tristan. There remains something difficult to define about Tristan's presence within Port Charles. He's intelligent, professional, calm. Yet almost every major conversation surrounding him carries hidden tension. Jason recognized that pattern almost immediately. When he asked Britt what had happened between them, he wasn't attempting to control her choices. He simply wanted information. Information has always been Jason's greatest weapon. The more he understands, the better he can protect those around him. Britt seemed completely honest during the conversation. She described her interaction without appearing defensive. Still, viewers could sense that Jason remained unconvinced the situation was entirely harmless. His instincts rarely disappear simply because he leaves Sonny's organization. If anything, becoming independent may actually sharpen his perspective. Without constant responsibility toward the Corinthos organization, Jason can finally observe events from outside the criminal world rather than inside it. That new perspective could become incredibly valuable, especially considering everything happening inside Port Charles. Meanwhile, Serena Baldwin's long-awaited return continued generating emotional ripples throughout town. Returning home should have represented a joyful experience. Instead, Serena arrived carrying heartbreaking news. She had lost her entire trust fund. For many people, financial loss represents nothing more than money. Within General Hospital, however, money often symbolizes something much deeper: security, independence, identity. Losing her trust fund forced Serena into an unfamiliar emotional position. She wasn't simply returning home. She was returning home needing help. That reality appeared incredibly difficult for her to admit. Pride often prevents people from asking those closest to them for assistance. Serena clearly struggled with exactly that conflict. When she reunited with Lucy Coe and Felicia Scorpio, viewers immediately felt the warmth that has always connected these characters. The reunion itself wasn't dramatic. It was sincere. Years disappeared almost instantly. Smiles replaced distance. Shared memories replaced awkward introductions. Those moments reminded longtime fans why legacy characters continue playing such an important role within General Hospital. History matters. Relationships built across decades possess emotional weight impossible to recreate overnight. Lucy immediately responded exactly as viewers expected. Optimistic, energetic,